Okay, my friends, here I am, Lake Michigan, one of the biggest lakes in todo el mundo, one of the biggest lakes in all of the world. I'm here because this is a special place for me, this beach, these dunes, this lake. Now, maybe you guys saw my video about if destino, or fate are real. And I've been thinking about that a lot lately. And it's just a good exercise for the mind to think about all the possibilities, think about the way that life unfolds and happens. And I was thinking, sorry for chewing gum, guys. I know that does not look good on the camera, I forgot, sorry. But I was thinking about 3 years ago, I was in this exact spot, okay? Right here by the water. I was right here. And I was talking to my ex-girlfriend, but a girlfriend I had at that time. She's a Mexican girl. And I was just starting to learn Spanish, okay? I was just starting to be able, poder, speak in Spanish and have a conversation. So we were walking on this beach, having a conversation, and we were talking about what we want to do with our lives, okay? What we want to do with our lives. And when I met this girl, I was kind of in between, entre sueños, okay? I was kind of in between dreams or goals. Because when I was younger, before I met her, I wanted to be a rapper, okay? I wanted to be a chef, but those things did not happen. And I kind of had a hole, un agujero, okay, a hole in my chest, it felt like, because I did not have something to hold on to reach towards a dream. Everyone needs a dream. The Bible says, he who does not have a dream shall perish. And perish is morir, or to die. So we were talking about what we wanted to do with our lives. And I said, because I just found out how much I love Spanish and how to learn a language, I said, well, one day I want to create a way that people can learn English, okay? Create a way that people can learn English in a more fun way, a more efficient and natural way. I told this girl, her that I want to make like a website or a course or something where somebody who wants to learn English can come to this place, watch all of the things I have there, and later be able to speak English, okay? That was my goal. That was the goal I wanted to work towards. So I told her that, and this was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. I had no idea what was going to happen in those 3 years, okay? And it was more than a year, más que un año, después, after that conversation, that grabé my first video for Pensando Inglés, okay? And my first video for Pensando Inglés was here. It was in this, not in this spot, but over that way, all right? But it was the same place. And it was just me speaking in Spanish about how it's possible to learn. You can speak other languages. I did it, you can do it. And now, 2 years later from that, or a year and a half, 2 years later from that, I have almost 200 videos on the YouTube channel, and I have created a place where someone who wants to learn English can go to that place, watch the content there, and learn English, okay? So, I am not saying that somebody has completely learned English from watching my videos, but I think that if somebody came to my YouTube and started with the beginner videos and watched every single video that I have made, I think that they would be able to understand English pretty well. I think they would be starting to understand English. So, just a cool story of you never know what's going to happen in life, okay? And maybe when I spoke that day about what I wanted to create, I planted a little seed, okay? And that seed is starting to grow and grow and grow. And who knows Quién sabe? Who knows what will happen in the next year, the next 2 years, the next 5 years. Maybe that seed will grow into a big and strong tree, okay? Big, strong, successful, exitoso. Big, strong, successful tree. So, sigo con mi misión, ya saben. I'm going to make some more content for beginner level because I know that's important, and there's a lot of people who are trying to learn from zero or close to zero. But I'm going to keep going with my intermediate content too for you guys who can understand me like this, because if you have an intermediate level and you can more or less, más o menos, understand me when I talk like this, you're in kind of a hard area, okay? It's kind of difficult to find good content because Netflix is too hard, and the beginner stuff on apps, you know, Duolingo, that's too easy. So this content is to get you to the next step where you can understand when you watch Netflix in English, okay? So just a quick little story about something that happened to me here years ago, a conversation that I had, and how one sentence, one frase, one sentence came out of my mouth, went out into the world, and became what this is today. I can't wait to see what it becomes tomorrow and years in the future. Ok, mis amigos queridos, como siempre, muchísimas gracias por ver y nos vemos pronto.